Oh boy. Hey guys. So, in this replay, which I've watched before, again and again and again, I don't know, I was shaking my head at some point. I was like, wait, what? You will see why. So, Mr. Smacher, let's welcome him. It's his first time he sends me a replay, and I really like what he said on WoT Record. So, let's welcome our new hero and victim at the same time. But wait, let me remove that bug very quickly. There is a bug on in the game that when you rewind your replay to watch it again, sometimes it shows the lamp that you are spotted. I'm going to fast forward this because, well, I was watching this all day and I was trying to watch other replays, and I'm terribly sorry, but due to the fact that these little thingies over here caused me to go to sleep and, well, my computer restarted. And WoT Gaming Center restarted and it updated the game. I lost a lot of replays. I apologize to my community. I will try to do something about some of those replays. What I'm going to do, as an exception, I will wait until the previous version is available on old school, but it's going to be in German, but who cares? And I will try to show them later on. Now, let me fast forward this. Okay, nice shot there on the 521. Now notice, he's spotted. And check out the location where he's spotted. Let me move with the free camera. And let me explain something to our guest. And of course, we welcome him with open arms. So, buddy, in this location, where you are spotted, notice you are spotted. And when you are spotted, everyone from the enemy team sees you on the minimap. And if they have sights of where you are, they can also remember your last known location because you're still visible. Your last known location is still visible on the map. So keep that in mind. And let's give him back control. And we're gonna make this faster. Now, as you can see, people are already shooting his location. And let me fix something very quickly with my green screen. Hang on. Okay, not perfect, but it looks better. So let's hit play. People are still shooting him. Gonna aim at this guy. Doesn't have an outline. 2 times speed. Okay, let's slow it down to normal right there. Shooty! Maybe that could have hit if the other guy didn't beat him to it. Now remember, on the enemy team, they still see a red pyramid next to the rocks. Did you guys catch that? On the enemy team, because the enemy team, of course, where you are on the enemy team, you see your team as green and you see the other team as red. That's how it goes. So the enemy team right now, they can see, let me show you. They can still see him over here, even though he's not spotted anymore. But they see the last known location as a red pyramid. And the enemies are thinking, he's probably still there. Probably. But since they are engaged in that combat, which is happening over here, the encounter which is happening right over here. Oh, well. Is that a... Let me see. Just out of curiosity, how many enemies are there? Oops. There are 2 enemies which are visible. A T110E4, as well as a T10. Basically, T10 is the name of the vehicle.
Correction. You must to change it into the vehicle.
A tier 10 tank destroyer, the E4, and a tier 9 heavy tank, the T/10. Great. Let's give back control to our hero, aka victim, and let's play. Make this faster. The Blesk he got cursed. One little piece of advice. When you are in such a situation, it's best if you relocate, because the guys up there, the T-26E5, as well as the other guys, the 50 TP prototype, and I can't see what the other tank is. They're out of render range, so it's best if you relocate. It would have been better. However, since our hero didn't like, you see what the Hori is doing? He's relocating not to the best location. He's going in the that Hori is going in the opposite direction. As well as the LOT Smurf whatever 120 whatever, Slovakia whatever. So I am taking this opportunity to try and teach my audience a few things that I know. Okay, great. That shot didn't connect. That's not the issue. Our hero has moved a little bit to a slightly different location. He was there, and now he's here. Great. No outline. That was a very nice shot, which also tracked the T-26E5. This thing is a DPM monster with an okayish turret. I mean, back in the day, this was the vehicle that I used to get my Object 279E, believe it or not. How did I do it? I did it with a little bit of a trick. Not exactly a cheat, but a trick. A very, very smart trick to make my life easier. However, Object 260, I hated those missions. Whatever, even more. Okay. Where did that shot go? Are you kidding? What? Are you kidding? The shot went under the tank, ladies and gentlemen. Are you kidding? You see the shell? Wait. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look at the shell trajectory. What? What? We're gaming. What are you talking about? What? Not the player, of course. We're gaming. That's a what? That's a 1 in a million shot of missing in that way. The shot, basically, the shot. Oh my god, man, this is unbelievable. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Would you look at that? The shot went like this. And it went perfectly right on the... What? I can't believe this. Anyway. Oh boy. That is a 1 in a million miss. Not 1 in a million hit. 1 in a million miss. To go exactly like that. And the tank has to be turned perfectly and under the tracks and between one angle and the other angle, between one track and the other track. The tiny little poof. Oh boy. Okay, let's continue. So. He tried to guess where the other guy was going to be. Oops. Sorry. I pressed V by accident. So, you guys are wondering, where's the shenanigans? Where's the... Just wait. Just wait. Spoilers. He's gonna die at around the 7th minute and 37th seconds. So, any time now, he's gonna receive his first shot. Receive. He's done 1,461. Look at the time. 09:29, 28. His buddies are, well, they're collapsing. Especially there. TL7 came within render range. Even though we don't see his render circles, we could tell because the HP update was quite weird. That T124 is about to die. His T124. There you go. Destroyed by the TL7, which is an autoloader. And now, guys, watch this shot. Watch this shot. Wait, I paused it by accident. Three, two, one, boom. No boomy? Okay. There you go. There you go. At 08:34. He received a shot from the forest spirit, who is, well, he is alive. He has no kills. Mr. Diabolic AFS Super whatever from the get_u clan. But with one T. Not with two T's. And if you caught the joke, well, kudos to you. There's the shot where it penetrated. And in all due fairness, look guys, in all due fairness, we're going to give the player the benefit of the doubt. The one with the forest spirit. Why? Because, number one, remember what I mentioned earlier? That you are still visible as a red triangle to the enemy team. You're a red triangle. So, the player, maybe, he took a blind shot. Maybe. And he shot between the rock and the bush, which would be exactly here. And our hero, aka victim, happened to be exactly there. Now, the shot came from over there. Let me zoom in. The shot came from over there, from where the enemies have died. Let's, either the shot came from here, or it came from over here. We're speculating. Let's see where our hero is. Let's move up. Yeah. That is, from this angle, yeah, it's possible. And without getting spotted. Now, Devil's Advocate, maybe the guy knows, you know, he's like, I saw you earlier, I shot you. Maybe. However, I want you to pay close attention to the next couple of minutes. The next minute, basically, because spoilers, he died around 7:37, 7:35. You're going to see it now. Now, I'm playing it at normal speed, and there's a reason for that. He's saying, what the fuck, unspotted shot. Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, I would have thought the same thing. And I can't blame him. By SU-130. There you go. Barely visible, but yeah. Now, here's what's strange. The first shot hit him at 0834, 0835. Now it's 0801. You see that? Once he gets shot again, I want you to remember that between 0834 and 0737 or 35, somewhere there when he's gonna die, I want you to remember this 1 minute and a couple of seconds. Make this faster, a little bit, ×2 speed. Notice that something's missing. Something is missing. There you go. I paused it right there. He died at approximately 0737, 0736. He died. He got penned let me show you. He got penned the second time with the second heat round, and the second round set him on fire because he would have survived with 10 HP. The thing is that, okay, someone might say, you know what, Zach? Maybe. Well, now he's dead, so I can't move the free camera. But some people might say that the other person guessed the other bush. And I would say, yes, of course, that's possible. Yeah, why not? However, remember a couple of minutes ago when I told you try to remember this 1 minute and a couple of seconds? You know what was missing from that 1 minute and a couple of seconds? And I want you to think. I want you to think with me. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay? Maybe you guys are going to give me the better solution down in the comments below. But why wasn't anyone else shooting, and why didn't we hear any any shots passing by within that 1 minute and couple of seconds? How could the forest spirit guess perfectly? Well, the first one was possible. The second shot, and without any other shots coming in, because we would have heard them passing by, correct? Am I correct, or when shots pass by you don't hear anything? Or am I wrong? If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. If not, in the meantime, well, spoilers. He Losia, which means let's get out of here, something like that. Okay, SU-130 game rigger, he says. He says game rigger. Okay, let's make this faster. 4 times speed. I don't think he looked at anyone else. Well, he did. His spoilers. His compadres are going to lose this battle. It's a loss. This guy with the Cannon 1PT is platooned with the guy who just died, with a Mr. Smurf 120. Oh man, that's one of the worst locations to go. That right over there, one of the worst locations. Why? Experienced players will tell you why. Oh boy. Now he's spotted! And he's getting shot. His engine is damaged. His gun is damaged. His entire tank is damaged. And he's destroyed. And, as usual, 95% of the time, the artillery died last. So, let's go to the post-game stats. And what we're going to do, basically, we're going to try to... Wait, what? Sorry. We are going to try and analyze what happened. We're going to try and analyze. Let's see. So, a defeat, Smacher, destroyed by Diabolic AFS, surprise, without an R, surprise, like saying surprise. This player, let me show you, he came out second best regarding damage. I'm looking at him right here with the Forest Spirit, with the get_u clan with 3,868 WN8. Our hero is running premium with personal reserves, yet he still lost some credits because, well, consumables and ammo, etc., etc., etc. That's with a premium vehicle, that's a little bit unfortunate. Unfortunate, but okay. I mean, you still make credits, unless you're spamming, whatever. Let's not go there. Now, this player was not anonymized, ladies and gentlemen. That's his actual username. And he is a greenish bluish player. Greenish bluish. Looking at his advanced available public data, notice that he's played a lot of games with certain people. As you can see here, Robbie, Hadesic, Games World PL, Moldy PL, etc., etc., etc. When we click show enemies, in the last 2 months, he has encountered Boki Car 20 times, Kifik_19 times, BMI 007 19 times, in the last 5 days, in the last 29 days, the last 8 days. These are a little bit suspicious. Now, is he rigging? Is he using another person's, I don't know, maybe they're on Twitch together, or maybe they're even sitting in the same room, and he knows where the enemy is? Because my suspicion is what I mentioned. The first shot, yes, possible. Anyone could do that. Anyone. You, me, anyone. But between 0834 and 0736, we saw it. Unless they have changed the game mechanic and you don't hear the shots passing by, which I remember that you do, he took a perfect second shot. Did he know that, what's his name, was there? Did he know that Smacher, or Smacher, I don't know how your username is pronounced, buddy. I apologize. Did he know that Smacher was in the other bush? Somehow? Let me clarify something. The super cheat is not going to come back. The one where you see everyone all the time. That's not coming back. Wargaming has patched that. War Scamming, excuse me, has patched that. But let me know in the comments below what you think actually happened. Was this player looking at someone else's screen and he was rigging the game? Or is he that good that he knew how to, how to guess, and he took the perfect second shot? Hey, it leaves you with an enigma, doesn't it? Anyway, enough yada yada yada. This video has been going on for 24 minutes. Thank you for your time and patience. You guys are an amazing audience. I'll see you tomorrow, most likely, because, as I said, these things are affecting me. It's nothing serious, but it's an inflammation which it's causing me some pain, and I have to take these pills, and I have to sleep for quite a number of hours every day. Anyway, take care, guys. Bye bye.